I am the J-Dogg, and this is the greatest WWE Universe on God's green earth. So here we go. This is my setup. I have WCW Monday Nitro on Monday nights, and WWE Raw is War is on Tuesday nights, with NXT on Wednesday. And this is how it works. WCW's owner is Shane McMahon, while WWE Raw is owned and operated, of course, by the evil genius himself, Vincent Kennedy McMahon. While NXT is going to serve as what it is, a minor league system for both Raw and Nitro. So that's how that's set up there. What I had to set up my universe mode here, and we started over. I carried this format over from my old universe modes, Nitro, Raw, and NXT. I used to have ECW as well, which both McMahons bought it out and dispersed the roster in the last one. So, but for now, we're gonna have this universe mode with Nitro, Raw, and NXT. I really don't like to use SmackDown and Raw and do the same thing we see on TV. I like to mix it up. I like to put the legends in there. Everybody's in the created stars. I have Punk, I have Angle, guys like that. So the Bullet Club. So it's gonna be interesting, man. A lot of stuff to play with here. And so let's take a look at the championships, and we will see the rosters, how I set them up. I had 4 rounds. It was a WWE WCW draft, 4 rounds. Since Shane McMahon got the Monday night slot, Vince McMahon got the first pick of the draft. And what I did was, it was 4 rounds. The first round was 8 picks, and those are going to be the 8 contenders who are going to compete for the world titles, both on Raw and on Nitro, for both the WCW and WWE World Heavyweight Championships. So that was the first round. Let's take a look at McMahon's picks. Vince McMahon. Where is it? And we are using the wing belt. Best belt, man. Best world title belt there ever was. So here we go. Vince McMahon's first pick of the draft was Brock Lesnar. The animal, a beast, Brock Lesnar, man. Number 1 pick for Vince McMahon. From there, the alternated picks, we'll see Shane's picks later. But Vince then, with this second pick, of course, picked John Cena, his boy. Number 3 pick is The Undertaker, and we're using the old Undertaker. The Rock as well. We're using the old Rock, as well as Triple H. So that's his first 5 picks. Not surprising, McMahon loves the big guys. He's going with his guys, Rock, Cena, Undertaker, his creations, Brock Lesnar, his son-in-law, Triple H. Number 6, kind of surprised people though, but he took AJ Styles at the 6th spot. Number 7, Roman Reigns. And to cut off the first round, the last pick for McMahon is Seth Rollins. So that's the 8 guys who will compete for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Now, of course, Vince McMahon is not the world champion. We'll just have him there until we complete the tournament, which will be the first few episodes. Will be tournaments for all these world title belts. That's how I want to do it, man. I love tournaments. So Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, AJ Styles, Triple H, The Rock, Undertaker, Cena, and Brock Lesnar will be the 8 men competing for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. WCW World Heavyweight Championship. This was their first round pick. Shane McMahon's first round picks. His first pick, after Vince picked Brock Lesnar, Shane McMahon went with Stone Cold Steve Austin. Stone Cold going to WCW. Then Shane pulled some rabbits here out of his ass and took Kurt Angle and CM Punk. So he's surprised everybody taking Kurt Angle, CM Punk. At number 4, he picked Shawn Michaels. So we're going to see Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid, in WCW. Number 5, he went with WCW legend, the Nature Boy Ric Flair. Number 6, another WCW icon, Goldberg. Number 7, Finn Balor, the Demon. And number 8, he took Hollywood Hogan, another WCW late legend there. So those are the 8 men who will compete for the WCW World Heavyweight Championship. Hollywood Hogan, Finn Balor, Goldberg, Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels, CM Punk, Kurt Angle, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. So that is the first round of the draft. That's how it's set up. And now we go with the second round. Vince got the first pick, so it rotates to Shane McMahon. Shane McMahon in the second round, which is the United States Championship and the Intercontinental Championship round. These 8 men in this round will compete in the tournament for these respective titles. So here we go. We got Shane McMahon picks. First pick of the second round, Daniel Bryan. Number 2, the Macho Man Randy Savage. Number 3, Chris Jericho. Number 4, Cesaro, Eddie Guerrero. Number 5, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Bray Wyatt. And the last pick of the second round to compete for the United States Championship in that 8-man tournament is Sami Zayn. So there you have it. That's the 8 guys, 8 superstars for Shane McMahon in the second round for the United States Championship. Let's check out Vince McMahon and his minor title, which is the Intercontinental Championship. His first pick was Bret the Hitman Hart, followed by Randy Orton, the Ultimate Warrior. McMahon takes Sting. So Sting coming to WWE. Mr. Perfect, one of the greatest Intercontinental champions of all time, man. One of my favorites. Dean Ambrose, number 6. Number 7, Lex Luger. Number 8, Kevin Owens. So that is the 8 men who will compete for the Intercontinental Championship in that 8-man tournament. So that's the second round picks. Third round was the women's division. Let's go here to the women's superstars. And McMahon had the first pick. We're using the old women's championship. And McMahon's first pick was Chyna, followed by Trish Stratus, Charlotte, Mickie James, Becky Lynch, Nia Jax, Natalya, and Nikki Bella. So that's the 8 women who will compete for the WWE Women's Championship. And we got the WCW Women's title. Look at that. Shane McMahon's first pick, Alundra Blaze, Lita, Sasha Banks, Bayley, AJ Lee, Paige, Tamina, and Brie Bella. So that's the 8 women who will compete for the WCW Women's Championship. Our fourth round then was the tag team division. Let's go to the tag team title, and I believe it was Shane McMahon got the first pick of this round, and we're going with the old WCW World Tag Team Championships. Like how they look. The number 1 pick for the tag team division was the Outsiders. So the Outsiders, Hall and Nash, returning to WCW. Number 2, the Wyatt family. And by selecting the Wyatt family, Shane already has Bray Wyatt, but he's getting Eric Rowan, Luke Harper, and Braun Strowman. So he's getting 3 superstars as part of the Wyatt family. Number 3, the Road Warriors, legendary NWA WCW team. The Hardy Boys, Broken Matt Hardy, Brother Nero, Edge and Christian. The Club, the Enforcers, Arn Anderson, Larry Sabisco, and American Alpha. So that's the 8 teams who will compete for the WCW World Tag Team Championship. And last but not least is the WWE Tag Team Championships, and we're going with the nice, beautiful old belts. Love it. I'm old school. I'm like 50 years old, so whatever. Let's see. Vince McMahon picks the New Day as his first pick. And just like Shane, he gets all 3 members of the New Day, Big E, Kofi, and Xavier. Second pick, Demolition. Vince McMahon loves him some Demolition. The Dudley Boys, the Hart Foundation, the New Age Outlaws. Now, with the Hart Foundation, he already had Bret the Hitman Hart, so he's getting Owen Hart and Jim Neidhart with the Hart Foundation with this pick. The New Age Outlaws, the Usos, the Natural Disasters, Enzo Amore, and Big Cass to round off the field of 8, and that's the 8 teams that will compete for the WWE World Tag Team Championship. So there you have it. That is the setup for our Universe mode. Said these are the shows, and our first episode will start with the WCW World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. It's a one night, 8-man single elimination tournament to crown the first champion, the first world champion for WCW Monday Nitro here in WWE 2K17 Universe mode. Till next time.